basically to come up with solutions to make better and more informed choices about the use of taxpayers' money, we will not be well served. Well, since that time, we've had a number of elections, and I think our regional elected officials have changed over once again, and this is very much a learning process, and I want to thank all of you all for coming today. We promised you a lunch. We promised you an opportunity to learn. We promised you the opportunity to try to get to know each other better, to ascertain best practices. And I would be remiss if I didn't thank our host, Ben Wood, who has had a very informative lecture series going on. And we have a very distinguished guest with us, who Mayor Littlefield will introduce, Armando Carbonell, who is a premier professional in the world of planning, and I think his dialogue will help you all ascertain what is this process about, how is it successful. Certainly you all are responsive to your constituents and the people that put you in office, and we need to make the best use of your time. So again, very honored that you all would join us today. I can't think of a better venue. You can virtually almost see and feel and touch almost the entire region from here. And I remember when you couldn't even see those mountains. Because we took for granted that this was a region that would take care of itself. So it reminds us all that we have a responsibility and an obligation to make sure that we are taking care of this region for our children and our grandchildren. So again, welcome. I have other partners, the Chattanooga Chamber. We have other philanthropic partners, the Regional Planning Agency. We have some guests in the room. We also have some media partners here from the Chattanooga Times Free Press who are partners with us in this process. So again, with no further ado, I think next up is our Chattanooga City Mayor, Mayor Waldens Club. I'm going to turn it over to you all.
We're going to receive greetings from two mayors here. First, Jim Coppinger here in a moment. And as many of you know, Jim's fairly new to the job, but he's not new to me. I've known Jim since the mid-1970s. And we grew up together in city government. And when his predecessor was in office, called Ramsey, people would go around, we were kind of a speaking duo. People who were unfamiliar with our system up here would say, why do you have two mayors? And because we've got so much going on, you've got to have two mayors. We can cover everything. For those of you who are from the three states of Chattanooga that are affected in a very positive way now by the city of Chattanooga, I'm privileged to welcome you. Those, many of you know how this region is sewn together. I was just talking to our speaker here just a minute ago, and he was asking if it was normal for this group to get together, and I said, well, some of them, because we have the development district, we have the council of governments and so forth, but our friends from Alabama don't get here all that often. Friends from Alabama, I'd like to say War Eagle or Roll Tide, whichever the case may be. And tell you a little bit about how the region's sewn together. Some of you know I actually grew up in Georgia, and so I've been up here a number of years. I'm looking at BB High School, and I love to always give BB up because BB is from Tyner, Tennessee, which is actually in the city of Chattanooga. So she's the sole commissioner of Walker County, just south of us here. And so we are a group that are very much tied together by heritage and lifestyle, football teams, and all of those things that are important. And more by an economy that is growing and expanding, and something that we all can look forward to, bringing new elements into our community. This morning in my office I've had a member of the German Bundestag and a representative from a foundation that supports good works from Germany, and also a gentleman from Paris, France, who heads a very large company in this country. So we've become a very international community. And with that, I know we're going to go around the table, but I want to turn it over to Jim Coppinger, the mayor of Hamilton County, former fire chief of the city of Chattanooga. That's how close we are.
Thank you, Mayor. Well, I too want to welcome you here. I too want to say special thanks for doing it for hosting this event. How important this is to us as we move forward in the unity that we need to be able to show and bring people together for this process. And you know, as you go throughout this county, there's two questions I generally get asked about. One is, what are we going to do about this expected growth that we have here? And then the second question that gets asked of me is, you know, I don't want to give up the quality of life that I'm used to having here in Hamilton County. What are you going to do, you know, to protect that? And you know, the immediate response is that it's not just about Hamilton County any longer. And that's why it's such an honor to be here with so many distinguished guests from all around the county, the southeast part of the country, but also our partners and neighbors in Georgia and Alabama and so forth. So again, I know I'm as interested and excited about hearing from our speaker and getting to know more about what you think. We've had the opportunity. Mayor Littlefield alluded to the fact that I've only been in this job since January 11th to be exact. And on the first day that I was there, I mean, Alda's no longer there, but I sat down, she was chief of staff at the time. She chose to retire, by the way. It wasn't me asked her. I'd love to have her back. And we met with Beth Jones, and I said, you know, where's the focus, and what are we doing about the growth that we know is going to occur? And I was happy to hear there was a lot of people working on it. Obviously, the city of Chattanooga was working on it, Hampton County government was, but there wasn't really the coordinated effort, and as a result of that, there's been a lot of work over the last several months by a lot of you in this room, people that couldn't be here with us today. And I think this is the most exciting point, is where we are today, where we're going to pull everybody together that's going to be involved in a truly regional planning process. So thank you for taking time out of your busy days, because I know all of you are extremely busy, had to travel a far distance. And this was by design by Mayor Littlefield to entice you to spend your money while you're here in this beautiful setting here. So we'll be okay with that as well, won't we not?
Absolutely.
Well, thank you.
Bad weather, we blame it on the county.
With that, I'll turn it back over to Mayor Littlefield.
Let's just go around the table here and let our friends introduce themselves, and we'll start with I was a planner years ago, Marion County.
I think I'll stand up so you can see me. I'm John Graham, I'm the mayor of Waldens County, and I was appointed last December. It's great to see all of you here. I know a lot of you already, some of you I knew previous to being mayor. The only comment I would like to make about the regional concept, I think it's the best thing for everybody involved. I think Jim can testify to this, that I have immediately, upon taking office, reached out to the